Welcome back to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I wasn't expecting to do a video just yet for this game, but thanks to Andrew on Twitter for letting me know about this, we've actually finally had news on what is going on with this game. So they tweeted out, Ghosts, back in October 2019, we posted an idea of what to expect moving forward for the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint experience. With the start of the new year, we wanted to share an update on what we've been working on and what you can expect as the year continues. We want to express our gratitude to each one of you who has shared your opinions, concerns and comments about the game. We appreciate the feedback we've been hearing and continue to take it to heart. We want you as a community to enjoy a great Ghost Recon experience, and there's no better way to create that than to listen to the opinions of players. So, with that, my very first opinion for if a developer ever watches this, don't go radio silent. Keep us in the loop as to what's happening with the game a lot more regular than what's been happening. They carried on to say, we are excited to be working on new content and you can expect to see community-driven changes, title updates and new content in 2020. So, title update 1.1.0, which is set to be released by the end of this month, so literally within the next 10 days, although there's not a specific date yet. We are glad to share that this will be releasing shortly, and you can expect to see it live by the end of January. This title update will address the following changes, among others. They've made improvements to night vision. The sharpshooter exploit with DMR rifles has been addressed in all modes. They mention PvP, raid and PvE, so it's literally across the board. Players who previously lost their thermal or night vision will get it back after loading their save. Players who previously lost their water canteen or binoculars will get them back after loading their save. They've rebalanced the stamina for PvP after it was buffed in a previous title update. This one, I'm so happy they've actually done it. Toned down the coughing sounds players could hear while they were in Erewhon. That guy literally gave me a cough. I extracted a cough from his cough. He was so loud. It was so distracting and just horrible to listen to. So I am so glad they have toned all that stuff down. Enemies will no longer shout in pain after being shot in the head. Well, I bloody hope so, because after a bullet in the head you should insta-die. Improved AI behaviour. Fixed an issue where enemies investigating will go to cover mid-detection. If enough NPCs die at a single spot, they will stop rushing the player and will get into cover more often than before. We also modified the vanish rules so that NPCs will stay in the fight if they are close enough to the player. The digital scope now has multiple levels of zoom, and that is actually all of the patch notes, because they said there's more coming, but they've obviously wanted to keep it short and sweet. They have a little image of the roadmap, and I'm not going to put the roadmap up on screen, but I will link the patch notes in the description. So if you want to go and check those out, those are there. So the upcoming updates, the end of January, we have the title update 1.1.0. We also have the Terminator live event finally coming into the game. Then at the end of February, there's new immersive experience, and the end of March will be episode 2. So the Terminator live event, they've said, in addition to the title update, the live event will be invading Ghost Recon Breakpoint soon. Be on the lookout for more intel. Upcoming content. You can see the roadmap above for an idea of our plans in the near future. The end of February is sure to bring some exciting changes, including the long-awaited engineer class. So we will, by the end of February, have a new class to mess around with. Hopefully that doesn't get delayed, but we won't know until closer to the time. As well as the immersive experience that we mentioned in the moving forward letter. Then they have community survey topics and stuff, like it's just talking about other things involving the game. But I thought I'd just do a quick video just to cover that I will be going back to Breakpoint at some point in this month, because they are finally releasing the Terminator event. Because as we all know, it was set to release on the 18th of December, 2 days before they delayed it, and then ever since then they've been silent. So I'm incredibly pleased to know that it is coming into the game by the end of this month, as they originally stated when they delayed it. I'm glad they finally said something, but literally if they're just a little bit more transparent with us as to what's happening with the game. Even if they say, they delayed it on the 16th, if they literally, I don't know, like on the 4th or the 5th of January or something around that sort of time, if they had literally just said, we're still working on it, we're still supposedly set to release by the end of January, we'll let you know closer to the time, just anything to let us know that there is still development going on, like things are actually happening with the game, instead of just going silent and just leaving us all wondering what's going on. Like, I understand it adds more suspense to it or whatever, and they're still doing their job of working on things even if they don't tell us, but it would be nice for the community just to know a little bit more. But that's going to do it for the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments as always. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you very soon in Aurora. Thank you for watching.